Is 4080 a total flop? Or you should wait for December 13 to buy any new graphics card? Let's discuss. Hey guys, this is your new gamer friend here, Varun aka Debbie aka the Indian Frustrated Gamer. And we are back with another video. And this time around, I'm really actually frustrated with Nvidia. Why, oh why, the 4080 launch was such a disaster, as far as I know. Also, if you're planning to buy a GPU, should you skip, like, I did this, right? Should you skip the 4080 and wait for December 13th and purchase the 7900 XT or 7900 XTX from AMD? This is what I feel, to be honest, that you should actually wait for December 13 and the reviews should come in. You should watch the reviews, compare 4080 and actually the AMD card and make the decision then. Don't jump the gun on 4080. The reason I am saying this is because unlike the 4090, which is a top tier graphic card, right? Like, like we used to have Titans back then, right? So right now even AMD is not comparing with the 4090. Good thing I have one though. Anyways, so as I was saying, even in AMD is not comparing with the Nvidia 4090 or the RTX 4090. Why is that so? Because AMD right now are actually being very clever. They are not competing with the 4090 at all, though the performance of the 7900 XTX might be quite similar to that of 4090 when it comes to pure rasterization and not ray tracing. Now, what it has done is that we are expecting AMD to come out and guns blazing and shoot Nvidia right in the head and make those headshots, and finally we have ample of competition in the graphic card market. Okay, now we have plenty of evidence to support my sentence that I just spoke, but today is not the day to rave about AMD again. Am I a fanboy? No, 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 no. I have facts to back up my claims, my friend. But again, let's talk about the 4080 today. So I was checking the reviews. That's the reason, this video is coming out one day late when the reviews came out, because I just wanted to go through, each and every review, from Linus to Hardware Unboxed to other like Hardware Canucks also, and then Jace to Send, all those big tech YouTubers out there. So I was waiting to summarize each and every review for you. Maybe you have not watched and you are clicking on this video instead, which I know is, a long way from actually happening, but still, you can always wish for the best. And someone out there might be clicking on this video first. So to summarize, yes, 4080 beats the 3090 Ti sometimes in rasterization, depending on the game. In fact, it beats the 3090 Ti most of the times, but it is not that significant, guys, because right now what everyone is claiming is why the 4080 is a skip altogether. Skip altogether. Ah! Why is that so? Because right now, all the graphics card, right, from Nvidia to AMD, the previous generation graphics card, be it the 30 series or the 6000 series from AMD, they are on heavy discounts. Yes, especially the AMD cards. Now, 6950 XT, right? We know that it was comparable to 3090 Ti, when it comes to gaming. Again, I'm not talking about ray tracing. Ray tracing, guys, Nvidia is the king. Please, I'm saying it outright. If you are here, hey, Nvidia still has ray tracing and whatnot. Please, we all know that. Okay, they have been doing it from a longer period of time, and AMD is one generation behind. And I also realize this, and everyone out there in the tech industry actually knows that. But again, coming to the point, what I feel is the 4080 right now is not a good buy. As I was mentioning, 6950 XT is coming in at around 700 to $800, right? And also in India, again, I saw it at around 80,000 rupees. 80,000. I checked the 4080. What was the price of 4080? 15 freaking $100 or 1.3 lakh rupees. Yes, that's right, my friend. Almost double the price. Now it's a no-brainer, guys. No-brainer. I don't, I have much of brain myself, but still, it's a no-brainer, guys. Even if you out there think that you don't have any brain, please make a sound decision for yourself and skip the 4080 and get the 6950 XT instead, or get the 3090, which is around 900-ish dollar already, or the better option to wait for 7900 XTX and just hope that AMD actually beats Nvidia to go pulp. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See my sick combo. Anyways, I hope AMD is able to pull a sick combo with the AMD 7900 XTX, 7900 XT, and maybe they launch some other graphics card down the line which are better value for money. Now, let's talk about the facts, right? Now, overall, each and every review out there is mentioning that 4080, as I was mentioning, is faster, but compared to the rates right now, it is like, say, suppose, you're getting the 4080 for MSRP, which is around 1200 to $1300. Each and every one is saying that though 4080 is a good performer, the issue with it is the price. Now, Nvidia, I don't know why, they have launched this particular card, specifically the 4080. When 3080, remember guys, it was actually launched at around 800 or $700, if my memory serves me right. So you can imagine a $400 bump. And again, you're not getting the $400 worth performance, guys, right? So again, use your heads. Okay, I'm going to lay down what I feel that why Nvidia had to do this, because they must be knowing, these guys must be knowing that AMD has something good up their sleeves, but still they did what they did. Now, the reason I feel is, when we talk about, the reason is they know they don't have competition in the high end. Yes, last gen was different where 6000 series came close, right? But again, they know that there is no one to compete against the 4090. That's okay. You keep your 4090s or the Titans at above MSRP, and but whoever for most of the audience, right, which look for value for money, right, price is an issue for them, value is an issue. They are quite smart when it comes to the decision making. Now, why Nvidia is suffering in prices, I have a certain insight on that as well. Because TSMC, right? What exactly is TSMC? So TSMC is the company who gives the silicon wafers on which you have your GPU, is a particular die, and the core raw elements are supplied by TSMC, which is a silicon wafer, right? On which you do the programming or whatever. I don't know the details or anything, but you actually go ahead and write the ICs, and all that stuff. Now, Nvidia was actually partner with Samsung as well. So TSMC might be punishing them for having a partner in the past. Yes, that can be true. Because remember, guys, AMD has always been loyal to TSMC. That's the reason they might be giving, some discount to AMD, might not be giving some discount to Nvidia. Again, a long shot, but this is what can happen, when huge companies are involved. They might not be giving a discount to Nvidia per se. Also, the die size, right? When I say the die size, the GPU die size, right, on the wafer itself is quite large. When we compare Nvidia to AMD, Nvidia's die size is larger than AMD. The larger size means that if you have a wafer, right? Say, suppose, imagine you have a piece of paper that is, on which you need to design the GPU. If you take most of that paper, right, and you design that GPU, and someone actually comes in and draws a smaller, square, obviously that other guy would have, the larger piece of paper and can, use it again and again. So what are you doing? Design your chip to be lower, right? Man, simple calculation. As I was saying, so you can imagine that you need to design a smaller GPU or the smaller scale so that you can utilize that piece of paper again and again. So that is what AMD has done in this particular generation, and they have again quoted it in their slides. They mentioned this particular thing that in this iteration, power consumption was their main target. Their target was not increasing the size of the GPU, heating, as well as the overall GPU scaling as well. So all these things actually AMD was able to pull off. Nvidia, on the other hand, maybe they thought that the mining boom will last quite longer, and they did not concentrate, and they just wanted raw performance, just punching the silicon and designing the best they can. And to Nvidia's credit, they have designed very good chips, but the price is also and high. Having said each and everything that AMD has designed a smaller blah blah blah, still Nvidia is the king, guys, when it comes to ray tracing. Nobody is going to beat them anytime soon. So, overall, right, when it comes to purchasing the 4080, now what exactly is my thought? What exactly is the conclusion of this video? I'm ranting about all these things. You don't care. You just want to buy a new graphics card, okay? Okay, IFG or Indian Frustrated Gamer, I just want to buy the new graphics card. Can you just skip to that part? Okay, okay. I will just let you know, don't buy 4080 right now. 4090, again a different ball game. You know that is the fastest card even if AMD comes up with something for the next 6 months. So if you're that kind of a person, go ahead. Because again, 4090, I don't think it will be beaten anytime soon. Okay. Now, wait till AMD launches, or the review embargo, the review is lifted off from the 7900 series, guys, because then you will get the idea. Now see, everything is rumored, everybody is saying that, oh, this is a win for AMD, but then again, you never know. We also assume that 4080 would be a huge performance uplift. It was the performance uplift, but then again, the price is also increased by that much. AMD, on the other hand, is not increasing the price, right? In fact, it has reduced it, you know. So you need to use your heads, guys. Don't get into the hype that, okay, I want to buy this, even if you don't have a graphic card, even if, your PC is not working, even if it is blank and you were waiting for the 4080, wait one more month. Just wait for December 13th, see the reviews, make the decision, and thank me later. Exactly. Okay, guys, that's it for this particular video. This was a small, discussion, or maybe, I'm giving you my thoughts that please don't buy the 4080. Go ahead and wait for 7900 XT or 7900 XTX, and you will thank me later. This is Tubby, aka Varun, aka the Indian Frustrated Gamer, because I'm frustrated with the 4080 launch. They could have done much better. They could have again come out with discounts on the first day. They could have said, okay, not $1,200, $1,300. We are actually giving you this particular card at 1,000. Wow. But they did not. So again, I'm frustrated. Yeah, I make a funny face when I do that, but anyways. Okay, guys, that's it from my end. Have a nice day. Bye bye.